Hear that, Bill? It's the sound of the Civil War. More specifically, the ubiquitous muzzle-loading Springfield rifle, the weapon of choice for the Union Army in campaigns from Bull Run to Fredericksburg to Appomattox. The Battle of Gettysburg, fought 153 years ago this week.
No idea. I heard it hit, so hit somewhere down there.
And one of the people keeping the tradition of the Grand Army of the Republic alive is Michael Patrick Carroll, Morris County Assemblyman, maverick who does things his own way, whether it's in the State House or dressed in a wool uniform as a Civil War reenactor in 90-degree heat. He offered to show me how to shoot like a Union soldier, but in order to make sure I was balanced, I had to bring a son of the South with me.
It's a very good point, and I do have ancestors that fought on both sides of this war, both sides of the Mason-Dixon, but Alex is right. I'm a Tar Heel born, I'm a Tar Heel bred, and even though I'm happy living in the North now, I put on my old 19th century hat and a gray jacket and headed up range with Alex.
I think you got your Wild West City hat on.
You guys are dead.
Well, the Wild West would have been like the 1870s, 80s. They didn't have bowlers back in the Civil War.
We met the Assemblyman, a lover of history, passionate about it actually, who says that reenacting brings him closer to the past because it places him in the minds of the men who fought and died on both sides in America's bloodiest war.
You can see what these things can do. You take a soft lead shot from one of these things at close range, especially a gut shot, you're not a happy camper. To me, it's important to find out what would motivate those people. Why were they so motivated that they would walk across that field?
Hold on to the high-minded ideals for a while. This is what you paid to see: cold steel weaponry.
I brought 4 just in case.
Assemblyman Carroll showed us how to load the Civil War way. First the powder goes down the barrel, then the round. Greased with beeswax, believe it or not, to help them move down the muzzle. You get the bullet into firing position with the ramrod, but do it the right way.
Hear that sort of hollow clank? Hear that? That means you got it right. No. Yeah, so your hand is not.
No digits over the barrel.
Oh, right.
That's right. And then you put a percussion cap over the firing pin, cock back the hammer, sight your target, and let her rip.
I don't know where it went, but you look good shooting it.
As time went on, I found that Hank's military training, Hank was a soldier in the U.S. Army, kicked in, and he was able to sight his targets a little bit better. Davy Crockett, while I was better on the first shots, but improved in my speed loading the rifle rounds.
Look at this. He's got the makings of a regular.
They said that the best guys could get about 3 or 4 rounds during the Civil War.
Actually, one of was really consistent, apparently.
I wish it were me, but I've been aiming at different targets and the bullets keep hitting the same place.
I don't know, I'm a wildly inconsistent human being. All in all, it was a real eye-opening experience and something that helps us appreciate at least what a guy like Michael Patrick Carroll thinks when he embraces history.
It's important to know what people were willing to sacrifice for and what they were willing to do to sacrifice for what they believed in. I look at our history as sort of a exemplary of why we exist as a people, why we're different, why we're special. And unfortunately, I don't think we get that sense anymore as to why these men felt it was important to fight the Civil War.